Ahead on DC News Now at 4, President Trump demands a cleanup of the district, starting with homeless encampments. Details on his order to Mayor Bowser.
Plus, as Virginia takes steps to protect online privacy, one advocacy group wants to see an even stricter crackdown.
Well, we're going to be tracking those breezy conditions as we head through the rest of your evening, but a warm-up to talk about those details up next.
A lot of uncertainty right now.
Then an outdoor dining program is in jeopardy in a popular DC neighborhood. The concerns from business owners.
And we're stretching your dollar with the best times to start booking your summer travel plans.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 4. I'm Mark Hall.
And good afternoon. I'm Annalisa Gale. Well, it has been a windy Friday Eve right here in the DMV.
Yeah, that wind out there, Annalisa, is very strong, and that was what it looked like around Prince George's County today. The wind and cold temps are honestly making it tough to walk around. Let's head over to meteorologist Brittany Ward, who's in for Damon Matson, who we'll hear from him later this evening. Brittany, what's the latest?
You know, overall, guys, we'll continue to hold on to those windy conditions as we head through the rest of your evening. And we're also going to be holding on to the clouds as we head into the next few hours. We'll start to see a break in the clouds, though, as we head through the second half of our evening. Live look outside, out towards the Washington, D.C. skyline. We're seeing the Capitol Dome as well as the Washington Monument in the background. Notice the camera is shaking. Again, those winds continue to pick up as we head through your Thursday. Now, if you are heading out the door right now, we're going to be holding on to those cloudy skies, but satellite and radar showing you at least we are dry. We did see a few mountain flurries earlier today there in Garrett County. Now looks like those showers mainly off into Pennsylvania. We have a departing low just off to the north, and then we have high pressure building in from the west. We're sandwiched between those two systems, and that's the reason why we are seeing those breezy conditions at this hour. Now, temperatures are still fairly cool. We're sitting in the 30s to 40s across the area. 43 currently in the nation's capital, 37 as you head over there to Hagerstown. And again, we'll continue to see those winds pick up as we head through the rest of the day today. So keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of that forecast, guys, coming up.
All right, Brittany, thank you. Well, new at 4, President Trump now says he's lifting tariffs on most goods from Mexico for the next 4 weeks.
Yeah, the president also says that he will delay new tariffs on Canada for 1 month. Though Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick did say that it was likely the tariffs on both countries would be suspended, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says that he welcomes the delay, but is keeping his retaliatory tariffs in place for now. He says he expects this trade war to continue in the foreseeable future.
And a White House official now telling News Nation President Trump will continue reviewing the Federal Department of Education as he looks to dissolve the department. Previously, the official said Trump was planning to sign an executive order today directing the new education secretary to take all steps needed to wind that department down. Fully dismantling the agency would require, though, an act of Congress. Trump's education secretary, Linda McMahon, was confirmed by the Senate on Monday, and she has defended Trump's plan to abolish the agency.
And meanwhile, right now, the Education Department is investigating D.C. public schools over reported disability discrimination. According to the agency, the school district received more complaints in special education than any other similar-sized district in the country. The report also detailed significant concerns about D.C.'s transportation for students with special needs. They include long delays, unreliable schedules, and little oversight. We reached out to DCPS for comment, and we were still waiting to hear back.
Stay with me. Protect public media. Protect public media. Protect public media.
And a rally to protect the free press took place outside the NPR headquarters in Northeast D.C. today. The group, including members with political organizations like Our Revolution and a cast of Sesame Street characters as well. They're protesting the Trump administration's threats to cut funding to public media entities, including NPR and PBS.
We're here to defend the freedom of dissent against the tyranny of the Trump regime. A principle that is fundamental to of free society, and that is the right to independent, fact-based journalism that serves the people, not corporate profits, not political parties, but the public good. Can I get an amen?
Well, today is Protect by Public Media Day. It's a national day of action dedicated to celebrating public media. And turning now to Maryland, where happening tonight in Prince George's County, residents will have a chance to learn how President Trump's executive orders could impact District 1 residents. Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen is joining a virtual conversation with Councilmember Tom Dernoga. The senator will hold and share updates on key federal issues and answer questions from residents. The conversation starting tonight at 7 over Zoom. We'll have a link to this on our website, dcnewsnow.com.
And crews continue to repair a sinkhole on Suitland Parkway in southeast D.C. They say a 54-inch stormwater main failure caused a sinkhole. One lane remains closed, which will have a major impact on the evening commute. They are asking drivers to use a different route. D.C. Water says weather conditions have delayed the fix.
And developing now, a milk truck overturning in Landover. Prince George's County Fire and EMS reporting the tanker flipped earlier this morning. No injuries have been reported. No word, though, on how long that cleanup took crews.
A crime alert in Montgomery County, where a suspect is still on the run more than a month after firing shots outside of a bar. It happened on January 18th on Georgia Avenue near Missouri Avenue in Wheaton.
Yeah, there was a physical fight involving a group at Unplugged Restaurant and Sports Bar. Moments later, they say a car was shot at. No one was injured. And as of now, no one is in custody. Well, in Virginia, Prince William County man has been convicted for shooting and killing his wife in Dumfries last year. A jury finding Daniel Lawson guilty of voluntary manslaughter in the shooting of his wife, Desiree Buggs. It happened in January of last year. Prosecutors say Lawson told police a group of women attacked them and then shot Buggs. Investigators say Lawson made several inconsistent statements throughout the course of the investigation, though. Lawson's sentencing is set for June 6. And turning back to the district, the future of a popular outdoor dining program is in limbo.
Yeah, we're talking about DC's Streetery pilot program is on pause indefinitely, and it could have big impacts on businesses.
Yeah, DC News Now's Randy Bass joining us live along 18th Street in Northwest with more from bars and restaurants there. Good evening, Randy.
Yeah, hey there, guys. The Streeteries here in Adams Morgan have become really popular over the last 5 years, but permits and regulations surrounding them are now on hold indefinitely. It's causing a lot of frustration for business owners here. With warmer weather on the way, these 18th Street Streeteries will soon be packed with people looking to grab a bite. Many of them almost ready, aside from a few finishing touches, but that may not happen. New regulations for these more permanent patio structures are ready to go, but the Adams Morgan Business Improvement District says it just needs the green light from the mayor's office.
All of that was supposed to start January 1st, but the mayor paused the whole program citywide. So what that means is that businesses can't get new streetery permits, they can't get an electrical permit to pull electrical, to put lights and heat out on their streeteries, and they can't make other modifications.
After several years of back and forth, it's not clear why the program and new regulations were halted.
A lot of uncertainty right now.
Theodore Yurdow is the owner of Sahai Ethiopian on 18th Street. The streetery represents a big chunk of his business.
It's about 10 more tables. These are 10 four tops. That's 40 people. You're turning that twice, 3 times in a night. That's substantial. Getting this resolved as soon as possible would really help us.
Cold weather months are tough on the restaurant business, but the spring tourism boom is fast approaching.
The whole industry is struggling right now. We were hoping to rebound, use the outdoor space, patio, streeteries, everything. There's just no guidance implemented on whether you're supposed to apply for the permits or not.
And his message to the city:
help us in any way.
Now, we reached out to the D.C. Mayor's office for comment. They referred us to the Department of Transportation, the D.C. Department of Transportation, which oversees this particular program. They tell us they are working diligently to try and roll out these new regulations and start issuing permits in compliance with them. In Northwest, I'm Randy Bass, D.C. News Now.
All right, Randy, thank you. And now to a pleasant surprise for a DC Public Schools employee. She received a national award and $25,000. Ariel Horton is the assistant principal and match coach at Noyes Elementary in Northeast and spent more than a decade before that teaching kindergarten math and science. She was surprised today with the Milken Educators Award. It's provided to educators who show next level leadership. Horton will also get an all expenses paid trip to Los Angeles for the Milken Educator Awards Forum next month. Congrats to her.
Yeah.
Teachers need all the love they can get.
And she's clearly a difference maker.
Yes, love that for her. We'll still